Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Nate Moore. This is Excel video 148. We're working on if again. You remember last time we had the if calculation here where we had if this then that and if this, if this then that. What we're going to do is instead of nesting if functions like we did in Excel video 147, what we're going to do is let's assume this is receivables data, for example, and I've got claims that are from the North location and the financial class is Blue Cross, and I want to know, is that what I'm assigned to work on? How do I decide based on these two pieces of information if it's mine or not, or who I assign this batch of claims to, or denials, or whatever else we're looking at? What I have here is an if function, but what I want to focus on is this and thing that's going on in the middle. Let me type it out over here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Equals and is a logical function, and all it does is check to see if every condition I'm going to give it is true. If every single thing I ask it is true, then and is going to come back true. If any one of them is false, then and is going to come back false. Let me see if I can explain. So if I want to know if that equals, and then we're going to put the text in quotes, north, and then we'll put a comma, and let's do one more. And we'll do E15 equals, and let's do Medicare. That's what I have set up here. Let's say I'm responsible for the North region of Medicare. So if we do that and hit return, it's going to say, no, that's false. And if I drag it down, it's true here because it's North and Medicare. And if you want to see what it looks like, it says D16 equals North, that's true. E16 equals North, that's true. So the whole thing's true. Whereas up here, the first one's true, the second one's false. If any of them are false, it comes back false, and so this will be false. Now let's kind of incorporate what we learned about and into these formulas. So we've got if, like we're familiar with, and then here's our condition right here. And I'll get out of the way so you can see it. I'll try it. There we go. If and D15 is North and E15 is Medicare. If those two conditions are true, then the whole clause will be true, and I'm going to put work there. If this comes back false, which means any of these and things are false, then it's going to come back and be not mine. So here, North and Blue Cross, that's not mine. North and Medicare, that is. East, that's not mine. North and Medicare, that is. East, that's not mine. South, that's not mine. East, that's not mine. And if I come back and make this North again, the formula still says not mine because it's not North and Medicare. If I make it North and Medicare, now that's when I have to work. That's how and works. Again, it's just and you can put as many, you can line up as many of them as you want. This has to be true, this has to be true, this has to be true. If every condition separated by a comma is true, and will give you true. If any of the conditions separated by a comma are false, then and will come back false. So if you've got a big long list of things you need to make sure are true, or big long things you need to make sure aren't true, we can deal with that. We'll just put all that list in an and clause, and then if all that's true, it comes back true, and we can make the if function work for us. That's what I wanted to show you. Next time, we'll go into more formulas and this logical side. There's more things in here that I think you'll find helpful. Stay tuned.